Wait, did you audition for SNL? So run me through that, because I used to work at IO West, and they would do some showcases that...
I did the last showcase there that before you guys closed.
Oh, I was probably there.
Yeah.
I was probably cocktail serving.
Great.
Was that like a 5 p.m. on a Tuesday?
Yeah, I'm sure. I was probably drinking out of a bottle of wine in the alley after I showcased. And I was like,
I definitely was there, I feel like.
Yeah, because it was literally like, I think...
So that's the one you did?
So I showcased, I think, 4 or 5 times out here, and then I tested after that one.
They flew you to New York. Mm-hmm. Tell me about that experience.
Wild. It was a live week. Bill Hader was hosting, so like the building felt very alive. Yeah. I had done enough like research and listened to enough things that like everyone's like, they're gonna make you wait. I also didn't, going back to what we said, like I didn't care about waiting, because I was like, are you kidding me? I'm here.
Present. Yeah,
I'm like, this is so yes. Yeah. I was like, I don't care. Like I was like, this is awesome. I hope they forget about me. I can sleep here. Like, and I mean, I have never been more nervous for anything in my life. And fun fact about me, I spit when I'm nervous. Okay. So like at Groundlings, I have like a trash can, my own trash can. I spit before every show.
It's not involuntary. It's
no,
voluntary.
I like have to go spit. Yeah, and
You're
now
like
it's
camel.
Yeah. For sure, yes, and now it's turned into quite like a stition. Like now it's a superstition that I do it.
So did you request a spit tin?
I spit in the person's dressing room trash can. so many times.
Have you told Taryn Killam that you did that?
I should. I really should. But yeah. So I went there and it felt so surreal, and I just kept going like, I just want to be present here. I just want to like remember all of these things, like walking underneath the scaffolding and like there's so many wires and I was on the stage and that giant bucket camera and everything, and it was so cool. And I remember like, this is gonna sound like really woo-woo-y, but like I remember the stage felt really thin, like it felt really hollow when I did like my first thing, and then like I got like a laugh and like I settled and I felt like very like the foundation was stronger a little bit, and I truly did exactly what I wanted. And I like ran and FaceTime my husband Corey like right afterwards, and I was like bawling, and I was like, I fucking did exactly what I wanted. I was so proud of myself. And so I had to keep remembering like that feeling, because like not getting it doesn't take like the pride away. Like I so did exactly what I wanted. Like I showed them like, this is who you would get with me, you know? And so I was very, very proud of myself. But like when I was on hold for a while and then I didn't get it, did I dance around my living room to Dashboard Confessionals? Yeah, I did. What did I cry in my car and I didn't have tissues and only had my dog's shit bags and wipe my face with it? Not used, but I was like, oh God. I was devastated. But then also as we were driving home, when I figured it out, I was like, we didn't have tissue. So I was like just pulling out the plastic bags, and I was like, I see how funny this is. I was so aware of it.
Shitbag Kleenex is a character you could do.
Yes. Yeah. So coming out of that I had to do a lot of work on myself.
Okay, a few follow-up questions.
Please.
Before we get into the work you did on yourself. I've heard notoriously they don't laugh at those things, but you got some laughs. That's
did, yeah.
That must have felt really...
It felt so... Yeah, it felt awesome. And I think because there was a ton of people there, and like, but also...
There's a ton of people watching you?
Yeah, there was like 2 or 3.
Few.
I know, there's like 2 or 3 really big tables, but that's why, because I was like, I've watched all these interviews. Okay, there's going to be one person, and it was like, oh my, they're going to be up high. No, they're going to be down low. Like, I think every time is probably slightly different.
Yeah.
But because I think it was a live week and they were like rehearsing and then going into these. And so there was a lot of, so it felt like inviting, and I got laughs, and that was great. And yeah, I just remember being like, oh, I did it exactly as I rehearsed and wanted to do it.
Any feedback?
No. Just that I didn't book it.
You just got a call. You didn't get it. At least you got that.
Yeah.
Let's be honest. In Hollywood, you don't even get no's.
No.
You get ghosted.
Yes, 100%. Cool. Yeah.
I like your healthy attitude, though, because not to open up a dark space where you were.
Yeah.
But you're looking at it like, I did everything I could, so I feel good. But you could also look at it like, I did everything I could,
and they still didn't want me. Right. And that is 100% true.
So did you wrestle with that at all, or
I think
was your outlook exactly what it was?
I wrestled with that. I wrestled that for sure. But then, like, within wrestling that, I was like, well, if that's the case, why I wouldn't want to be someone that doesn't want me either.
That's good.
You know? So, but yeah, I think because I put so much of like, that is what I'm going to do, you know? And going back to like the confidence thing, like I was like, I'm going to get this. I'm going to get this.
Oh yeah, good for you.
I'm going to invite everyone over for that call. But yeah, so I think it opened up so much more for me to go like, oh, you don't need to do this and that's it. You know, like there's more things out there.
What year was this?
2017.
Oh, okay.
2016, 2017, yeah, something like that.
And you said it opened up a lot of work on you, so the work was like, you don't know the path that you're supposed to go on type of stuff.
Yeah,
and
like you are so not in control of this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
So how long did that sort of recalibration take after?
A while. And I think like that is such a moment in this trajectory that like shifted something in me and went like, okay, like now you have to like, you need a little thicker skin, you know, like you can't live and die by the nose, and like that doesn't define you. And I think after that, like thinking of like going back to like the next thing, like I had been working on Veep, and like I talked to some people there and like
after.
Yeah. Okay. And that would have never happened if I booked SNL, right? You know, so I think that was really helpful, and to like just go like, oh, there's a whole other avenue. Like now there's like this cool guest star I get to play with and like meet all these incredible people and hear their stories. And so, yeah, I think just that was very, very helpful. And having conversations, there was a director, she was one of the first female directors on SNL, and she directed one of the episodes, and like we talked about things too. And she was like, gave great advice of like, this is what you're doing this. Like, this is fucking great.
Yeah. Just like optimistic advice.
Yeah. Yeah. And like and like almost like kind of truthful advice of like, look at where you are, you know, like that's great. So
yeah, that's really interesting. When you left there, you said you called your husband and stuff, but did you celebrate yourself at all during that? I feel like that's kind of.
I did. I went out. My manager happened to be in New York, so we went out for champagne and nachos.
The oldest combo in the book.
Hey, yep. We're champagne and nachos. Just need one word to get started.
On the nachos. No,
I think we just had like ground beef.
Nothing gets my stomach going like ground beef.
Yeah, yum. This is. I don't know anything about New York, and this was when I was smoking. So I would go out of my hotel and just walk like a 3-block radius and just like smoke. Because I was like, I don't know where I'm at. I was like, I know I have to get to that tomorrow. And I was just like, just a mess. I was so nervous.
Oh, I bet.
But now I take that. I'm like, oh, if I could do that and feel satisfied, I can do anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is really interesting when you have this goal to make it positive and optimistic. Like you really want something. You had the chance.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
yeah.
So many people want that as a goal and never get a chance and don't even have a resolution.
Yeah.
You know, or closure, I guess is the correct term.
Totally.
So you had it and you got that closure and it wasn't meant to be. And that's cool.
I think going what we said about like talking to like your child self, like if I could tell my 8-year-old self that I was on that stage that I watched so many awesome sketches on, the little bowl cut Emily would be psyched about it, you know? So yeah. So I feel I have a lot of pride around it now. Yeah. Yeah.
I think that's really important to just reframe stuff.
Yeah, me too. Because I think I could have been a real asshole about it. I think I could have let myself
thrown up the deuces and just moved to Bora Bora.